Let's go ahead and hop into it. Brand new randomizer. Let's go. This is the druid preset. We played a little bit of this the other day, and it's been updated recently to have a few more extra changes. The whole goal of this preset essentially is that it's very similar to Aperture, where you have the modified map, like the added blue doors, the warps are open. There's a lot of like cool modifications that got added to the game through Aperture. And then this kind of modifies the random aspects a little bit, such that the Wolf and Mist transformations are a little bit better. They cost less magic to use them. I think we also are going to start with Skill of Wolf and Power of Wolf. So we still need to find the Wolf Relic, but once we find the Wolf Relic, we'll be able to move very, very quickly, which is really nice. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I think transformations in general are kind of buffed, which is cool. Yep, there you go. Skill of Wolf, Power of Wolf, unlocked from the start. Thank you, Ratboo. Yeah, the new presets, it's great. It's great to see so many people working on the randomizer and creating new experiences with it, so it is a nice thing to have. This sword sucks. I can't even freaking two-shot a warg. Oh, no. That's bad. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Warden Joe, for the tier 3 and the 5 months of support. Oh my god, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Welcome to the tier 3 club. Make sure to join the Discord so you can get all of the extra benefits of being a tier 3 sub. Exclamation mark tier 3. Shield potion. All right. Yeah, not the best starting equipment. We have the freaking baldier, bladier. I forgot we get to keep our equipment, which is nice too. I need to go rewatch Summoning Salt videos. Yeah. Is exclamation mark tier 3 not working? Uh-oh, that's not good. Something must have went wrong. Let me put on the Mojo Mail so I can at least increase my spell damage. Library card, nice. Let's go ahead and check this. Yeah, I have a feeling saving Merman for last is probably just like the best case scenario. Just get a little bit of extra MP going with that level up. Ooh, mist from the start. Nice. Okay, so now we can mist rise a few places, which might make going through Alchemy Lab worth it. But Alchemy Lab only has the one check, actually, now. So... okay. I'll keep playing the game as normal, as intended. Go through logic here. Maybe it's worth actually full clearing library right now. We don't have money, but... I mean, might as well. We got the mist. Get the gas cloud as well. Upgrade it. I think I'll update the flight checks to show out of mist rising since it's more common here. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Zeko. Thanks for the preset, by the way. I appreciate that you're still adding stuff to it. Okay, this guy's too powerful. I'm just gonna fist everything. The Baedlier is like such a terrible, terrible weapon, especially at the beginning of the game. Thanks for trying it out. No worries. Yeah, I mean, I'm just down to play the game in new ways. Speaking of, somebody messaged me about a hack for this game that apparently only works on EPSXE, which is the most SotN hack thing I've ever heard of. Why are SotN hacks like the most disappointing thing ever, man? Why spend all this time creating a hack for the game and then be like, oh, by the way, it only works on the most inaccurate emulator ever created. Sad. I don't even know how you make a hack that only works on EPSXE. Like, that's insanity to me. No! I'm so mad. Whatever. I'll check that later. God damn it. I'm so bad at misterizing. Yeah, no sellables. We get Leapstone. All right, that makes my life easier. Another library card for 200. We already have a library card, but Alucard Shield for 400. Okay, if we have any money, it's definitely worth coming back here. I'll just grab a library card again, just in case. That was your first emulator back in the day? Yeah, that was everyone's first emulator back in the day. But there are much better emulators that exist nowadays, so it's a shame that people still use EPSXE when it's like built on years and years of jank. Damn, we are rich in library cards right now. With Leapstone, this is now in Logic, actually. So I'm gonna go check out. Stats are not randomized in this preset now. Aperture does have the randomized stats, but it was, for Druid, it is not randomized. Come on. I don't have enough magic, okay. I thought I did. Whatever, man. Just get me through. This place sucks. That's fine. I'll just damage boost. Oh, shit. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I should just take advantage of the fact that I have Mojo Mail and use basically only spells. Fairly personal preference on the item stat rando thing being off. I also agree that the item stat rando being off ends up being generally a nicer play experience. You know what? I have so many library cards. I'll use one. Like, the item stat randomization every once in a while will create a weapon or item that's interesting or useful. But most of the time it won't. Most of the time it just means that you're reading the menu. Or you're just ignoring all the items because it's too slow to read the menu. It's a really cool idea that ends up just kind of creating a less fun optimal gameplay scenario. Where either you sit in the menu and read and kind of hope that you have a good weapon because there's no way to really know, or you just ignore everything and just use something that's like serviceable as soon as you find something decent. Okay. Well, we can go to Castle Keep and do the check there, and then maybe we can do a little bit of Mist Rising, but that sounds like a bad idea. Maybe we skip Castle Keep and go because Leapstone actually doesn't unlock anything on its own, right? Oh. It says that Sword Card is available? No, that's not Sword Card. I thought that was Sword Card for a second. I'll just do this route.
You steal men's souls.
Thank you, Ice from Hell. Appreciate the 2 months. Yeah, we'll try and do a little bit of flea laddering right now. If we get close enough, we can use the mist to get the rest of the way up. Okay, well. I'm also not killing them in one hit, which is actually kind of nice. Come on. I think we can make this work. If the dive kick wasn't the worst thing in the world. Dude, the hitbox on this thing is so bad. I need them lower than me. Thank you. Yeah, like the dive kick hitbox is just bad. Nothing we can do. Because like I'm landing the dive kicks, but it's just random whether or not the subpixels of like the enemy flying up at me is like overlapping with the tiniest, babiest part of my foot. So dumb. Moonrod probably was worth grabbing, but whatever. Is the dive kick hitbox normally this questionable? Yes. The only way to overwrite it is if you kill the enemy whilst dive kicking into them. Like that usually will... No, that 100% means that you'll win, essentially. Like there's no trading involved. Whereas if you don't actually kill the enemy with your dive kick, it has a chance to trade with the enemy where you both hit each other. Which is not great. What up, Bufanda? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Castlevania games aren't known for having very powerful dive kicks. Well, there's our form of flight. I kind of want to go back to Castle Keep now, but I'll do it like this because I think it's worth going this way first. Dive kick doesn't feel that bad. Yeah, it's because most of the time you have enough strength to either kill the enemy you're dive kicking or the enemy isn't like moving as much as flea riders are. The reason why that is like particularly bad is because the flea riders are moving around erratically, which constantly is changing the distance between you and the flea rider, which means within one frame. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't open this every time I make this mistake. Within one frame, you can go from you hitting them cleanly to them flying up into you, which means that you'll end up trading. It's just a consequence of prioritizing hitboxes in this game. Like they could have prioritized the fact that like if you are dive kicking into an enemy, like they can give you like lower body invincibility or something like that, but they didn't think that far ahead. Also, curiously, thank you for the prime. Is this nothing? Silver ring. Okay. Glad we went out of our way to check it. I'm gonna do Forbidden Route. Which sucks, but whatever. Could be worse. Oops. What up, Vivi? The wolf and the mist transformations just have less MP requirements. That's their buff, so you can use them more often. I think I'll save split castle entrance, I guess. Well, actually, maybe I don't save split and instead go from entrance to caverns, because that's my way into the caverns, actually. And I can get the warp in the mines. Oh, what up, Slugger Gaibon? Cast Joelvania. Oh, well, we found the warp spell. It's at the very beginning of the game. Cool. Well, that was fun. Okay. So we have to come back there once we have all 5 Vlad relics, and then we can get to the end of the game that way. But that might take us a little while. How would I rate Nocturne? Nocturne, I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot better than I liked what I watched from the first Castlevania series, to be honest. I think the animation was a lot better. I think the story was relatively better. Okay, there's one Vlad. Yeah, I think Nocturne was overall a upgrade comparatively. Would I consider dressing up as Alucard for Halloween? Considering Halloween just passed? Yeah, sure, why not? It's a great idea. Yeah, season 2 I'm actually excited for. Which is nice. Ooh, Marcel, don't mind if I do. I do need a weapon.
Tribute.
Yo, Climax. Thank you for the prime.
Make them your slaves.
I appreciate that. Karma coin? No, thank you. You know what? It's Marcel time. There are 2 checks over here that I probably should do, even though they're kind of out of the way. That. Okay. Let's go this way. Yeah, soundtrack's great. That song still is getting copyright claimed, but I've been counterclaiming it, which is always fun to deal with. This YouTube live stream is probably going to get copyright claimed as well, which is great. Love dealing with that. But it's fine. Don't need that. It's fine, he says. Not mad at all. Yeah, I hate that it's been like over a year that I've been getting false copyright claimed by the same person, the same entity, and YouTube has done nothing about it, even though I told them, like, hey, I found someone who's falsely abusing the copyright system. And then they responded to me on Twitter, and then they were like, yeah, just deal with it, smiley face. We'll fix it eventually, I promise. That's a YouTube promise right there. I might not have enough magic here. If I don't have enough magic here, this is actually gonna suck because I'm gonna have to do this. You know, maybe having Power of Mist be free as well wouldn't be the end of the world. But I guess it's fine. We'll manage. I'll grab it for funsies. Yeah, like, I don't think it, in the long run, ends up mattering whether or not it's free or not. Especially if your goal is to try and buff the transformations a little bit, but, I mean, you do you. I mean, I still was able to save it by utilizing the Mist Rising stuff. So it's not the end of the world. But I imagine it could be a lot more annoying, like Alrox, like flying up Alrox's shaft early in the game is technically in logic, but you'll be like under-leveled for it. Kind of similar to how this shaft went for me, where I'm technically like a lower level than I should be in this area, but it's still in logic for me to have checked this area. Dude, I'm playing like doo-doo right now. Hold on. Get it together. Yeah, because I don't see a world where being able to just fly forever in Power of Mist is like, maybe from a casual perspective that's a little too overpowered, but from like a speedrunning perspective, it's not overpowered at all. Because most of the time you don't want to be in Power of Mist form anyways, because it's slow. And you really only ever use it if you have to. But I mean, some people will, you know, just dodge forever in it, I guess, but it's just slow. So you just have to make that decision. I'm gonna use this because I think it's funny. Definitely wasn't optimal, but definitely was funny. Yeah, I like the cape color too. I guess this is another use case for it, but being able to leave that room slightly early. I wonder if doing those item checks is worth it. Okay, now we have a few options. In fact, I probably didn't need to come down here. I probably could have left and then done some other stuff. It's fine. I think we go to Alrox. Because I don't want to do Grand Floon right now. I should do Fire of Bat as well, actually. We'll do Fire of Bat. We'll do Castle Keep, and then we'll do Alrox. And hopefully we find something by then. Thank you, Cookie. Yeah, run's going all right. Make a preset where dive kick is OP and kills everything like Super Mario. That would actually be kind of funny. Yeah, no weapons or shields. You should be able to also inflict permanent curse, so Alucard can't use any weapons or anything. So he can only dive kick. That could be interesting. There's a lot of like hacking stuff that I was trying to look into for myself as well. It's just I'm not nearly as proficient at it. So it takes me a lot longer to figure stuff out. And I'm just so busy. But one of these days, maybe I'll actually sit down and learn a little bit of ROM hacking for myself. Okay, it was Holy Glasses. Okay. That's not, like, great for us, but it could be worse, I guess. Maybe we skip a lot of the stuff here and just go straight to the second castle. Now that it's in logic. I do have library cards, so I can get back here pretty easily, and I have money to buy more. Ooh, Varda. And a second heart. Or Vlad relic, I mean. Alright, the Varda's nice. Let's go ahead and just put that on now. Yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go to the second castle then. I mean, what's going to stop us? Oh, God! My slow-ass movement, I guess, is going to stop us. I'll grab it. Why not? It doesn't really matter. Probably should have put this on as well. Nice. Yeah, I hit the Partner Plus goal, Eagle Scout, for October. And we're working our way through November. We've made a lot of progress already. When I started stream, it said we're 73 points in. It's only been 4 days, so not bad at all. We already got another tier 3 sub today, which helps a lot. Shout outs all the tier 3 subs. Reminder to link your Discord account and your Twitch account so you can join the Discord, because you get the tier 3 benefits in the Discord now. How many points do you need? It's 350 for the whole month, so I mean, we're making good progress. Let's see here. I might as well just increase my int a little bit. And yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we're getting there. I have missed, so I can do creature. In fact, I can use my library cards actually to do creature pretty quickly. I think it's probably worth just doing the normal route, right? I can skip these guys because I have Heart of Vlad. Okay. Maybe we do everything up until... Oh, we can't really do Beelzebub that well. Oops. So maybe we do everything up until Trio and then Library Card. That's not a bad idea. Not what I meant to do. Okay. Oh, by the way, Monday is the day that I plan on trying to... Nice. Medusa turning me to stone, giving me a boner? Something about that. But yeah, Monday I plan on... That's the day that I'll try and set up the P.O. box if I can. Just FYI for those that are still wondering about the P.O. box. You know what? I'm actually going to do it this way. Since I'm going to library card, I think this is more efficient. I think it's more efficient to do trio first. And then backtrack. Because backtracking the other way with flight being missed and power of mist is a lot slower. I think this is a good idea. Damn, Minotaur fucking died. Damn, I fucking almost died. Yeah, I figured the Soul Steal would do a lot of damage because of the Varda and the nice. There we go. It's multi-hit. It does lots of damage in general. Nothing? Really? Okay. Crazy. Girthang. Wow, what a drop. Not bad. My favorite music, yeah, because it reminds me of the Medusi. Me too, buddy. Me too. Nice Mystic Pendant drop. I guess the Varda increasing my luck is actually mattering a little bit. Oh, come on, let go. Nice. Woo. Onyx. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't actually do this because of Mist plus Power of Mist. Mist and Power of Mist is actually really useful for second castle. What? Yeah, you could swap between castles with library cards in this preset. Damn. Actually owned. Since when are there spikes there? It's new to this preset. Okay, so we're only one Vlad away. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. But we're missing, like, everything else. Oh, yeah, you can warp to the inverted library. Like this. All you have to do is hold down while library carding. Yo, can I get a Chrysogrim, maybe? No? Wow, this game's bad. No Chrysogrim? Sad. Spikes everywhere, preset when. Yeah, make a ROM hack where spikes are just everywhere, because why not? All right, let's go beat him up. Nice. Well, here's Gravity Boots. That'll at least make this next section a little bit nicer. I mean, we should probably just... Yeah, we'll go the normal way, I guess. Or maybe not. I think about it, it might be better to warp. Because Doppelganger is the only thing that we can get in the caverns right now. And we can figure that out later. I think going to the caverns just for Doppelganger is not the best idea. A durability mod would be awesome. Like, the more you use your weapons, they eventually break. I tried to make a thing similar to that. It's not impossible to do. It's a little annoying. How's stealing world records today going? We haven't started. We're doing a warm-up right now with this druid randomizer stuff. We'll be doing that later though. Oh, don't you worry. We'll be stealing. You know me, I just love stealing. Durability in games isn't fun. Have you considered that different games can do them in different ways? I don't know. Completely disregarding an entire mechanic amongst many, many different games with different implementation seems a little bit closed-minded to me personally. I think durability, if done well, is an important aspect of creating a sense of purpose with your items. Otherwise, it's way too easy to just hoard stuff. Is that what I need, or is that bait? I mean, I could always come back later. I need to buy more library cards anyways. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, ammo and durability is pretty much a similar concept. It's just that you're turning other things into ammunition. I agree to Cosmic.
What can I do for you? I'm interested.
It's essentially just a way to put arbitrary limits on the types of items that you'll have access to at any given time, and making the risk reward of using them meaningful.
Thank you.
Like an entire genre of like survival games exist on the concept of everything being durability in one way or another, right?
Farewell for now.
I've been good, Cosmic. I hope you've been well as well. Like I said, I think it's a slightly closed-minded way to view everything. Whoa. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. Everything's single use and there's no duplicator. Now that's funny. The only issue is that the menu in this game takes 10 years to load. So you'd have to be opening the menu over and over and over again, which would be really annoying. But yeah, I think it's fine. I think durability is a means of balancing certain ideas for your game, certain weapons, certain items, things like that. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Oh, did I not open this shortcut? I did not, and I was right there. Oh, that's a, it hurts. That's a you hate to see it moment. Damn. I forgot about that. Damn, I definitely need to do that next time then. Or I just have, yeah, because now my fastest way to get there is to go from castle entrance. Or I guess the mines might be faster. Oh well. You live and learn. Duplicator should be like the FAP ring in Dark Souls. You can't unequip or else it's destroyed. Much like the FAP ring in Dark Souls, I don't think there's much issue just having it equipped for your entire playthrough. I think it would be just fine to do so. I don't think that that's a necessarily great balancing mechanism. All right. Damn, now I want to play Dark Souls 1 again. You would need to unequip it to equip rings. Yeah, or you could just have it equipped for your entire playthrough because it's the best item in the game. Oh no, I can't put on a ring? Dang, that sucks. Oh well, here's 500 buffalo stars in the face. I don't think it's much of a detriment. The silver and gold rings? Oh no, I have to do Victor skip? Oh no. I guess. In fact, an easy way to do Richter skip is to have a heart refresh and the duplicator. Funny enough. Duplicator equip, but you walk slow as ass? Damn, I gotta start backdashing everywhere? Imagine playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but instead of walking, you backdashed everywhere. Damn, that would really change up the gameplay, right, guys? Are you guys okay? When's the last time I played Dark Souls 1? It's been a while. Every time I start a Dark Souls 1 playthrough, I get like 75% through the game, and then I just get bored. I don't know. Like Tomb of the Giants makes me want to explode. Duke's Archives, I think, is just generally pretty boring. At worst, or at best, and at worst, it's like actively unfun. Like pretty much everything after Ornstein Smo is just a drag to go through. Okay, this is interesting. I think this means we need to find the snorkel most likely in one of the random locations that we've passed on. So let's go ahead and do this. But at the very least, we can go a little bit faster now. What up, Panda? I'm doing all right. Oh yeah, I forgot about the rainbow gravity jump. We haven't done it yet. All right, we'll do all rocks now. Is there anything else we're missing? Grand Falloon. I really don't want to do Grand Falloon, but we might have to. New Londo's not that bad if you have enough of the item that allows you to attack the ghosts. But again, the fact that that's like a mechanic that's locked behind like an item that's not permanent, or at least like an equipable ring, you know what I mean? Like similar to how the Artorias ring allows you to even access the boss fight. There should be a ring that allows you to attack the ghosts, just to make it more convenient. But again, Dark Souls 1 is a interesting prototype game, kind of. I don't know. All the Dark Souls games have interesting like aspects and some aspects that I would consider kind of like flaws, but overall they're still great games. Yeah, we get a lot of rainbow gravity boots colors, which is nice. I've said it before, Dark Souls 1, there's two different versions of Dark Souls 1 that exist. There's the Dark Souls 1 that you sit down and play, and then there's the Dark Souls 1 that exists in your brain. And the Dark Souls 1 that exists in my brain is a 10 out of 10 perfect game, greatest game of all time. But the Dark Souls 1 that you sit down and physically play with your hands is like a solid 7.5 out of 10, but has a lot of points that just drag it down immensely. Is Mana Prism a item that you're supposed to pick up in this preset, or is that just random? Was that added? What are the positive points of Dark Souls 2? The build randomness is nice. Not randomness, fuck. The variety of builds that are cool and interesting, the items, the locations, the art direction. Like, Dark Souls 2 has a lot of good things going for it. Dark Souls 2 is still a good game. As much as people want to shit on Dark Souls 2 all the time, it's still a good game. It's just not as good as the other Dark Souls games. Skill and power are replaced with Mana Prisms. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice change. Like, Dark Souls 2 did a lot to improve the combat system. They fixed a lot of the bullshit from Dark Souls 1 and created their own set of bullshit along the way as well. You know what? I'll fight this guy, because why not? I like the Dark Souls series a lot. I should play those games more often, to be honest. If only they had retro achievements for Dark Souls 1. Unfortunately, they just have regular achievements for that game. I don't think I've ever done the achievements for Dark Souls 1, at least not intentionally. I don't know if there's any crazy ones. Probably not. All right. We need to do, I guess, Alchemy Lab and then Grand Floon last. Still waiting for Bloodborne on PC? Dude, me too. I tried playing Bloodborne earlier this year on a base model PS4, and it was genuinely unplayable. It was ridiculous how bad it was. The frame rate was just legitimately unplayable. Maybe if that was the first Dark Souls experience I ever had, I would have powered through it. But as a gamer who is currently looking at a 144 hertz monitor right now to play a game from freaking 1997, I can't play a fucking 15 FPS game. I just can't do it. It gives me like motion sickness and a headache. It's awful. Which is sad, because I really do want to enjoy Bloodborne. The only way to play it at 60 FPS is to freaking mod your console. And also have a either PS4 Pro or a PS5, I believe. Can I do this? Does this work? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. No, a base PS5 cannot save it. You have to have a modded PS5 in order to play it at 60 FPS. It really just is so unfortunate. Oh well. Time to check Grand Floon. So my guess is we're either getting the Jewel of Open or Snorkel as our next progression item. Or maybe the ring. I guess the ring also exists. Yeah, I saw Maximilian was playing it at 60 FPS on a PS5. But again, that's like a patched version of the game, and you need a modded version or a modded console in order to play that. Which is like, I'm not buying a PS5 and then modding it specifically just to play one game at like a reasonable frame rate. Like that's so absurd. It's so absurd that you even have to get to that point just to play the game at like a decent quality. Especially a game that just should be updated to play at a higher frame rate, especially when patches exist for it, you know what I mean? But Sony doesn't make money off of it if they do that, so they won't do it. And they're just keeping it hostage forever. Echo. Alright, we'll do this as well, because it's a higher complexity location. It might let us skip into the end of the game, because we're only missing the final Vlad, actually. So I should be trying to skip complexity wherever possible. This is one of those chances. Damn, boy, he fast as fuck. Okay, let's not die here. So that means Bat is somewhere in logic soon-ish. What does Jewel open for us? It's a couple of locations. There's 2 here in the first castle that it opens, as well as Silver Ring. It's interesting to route a preset like this with the aperture logic. I think minimum complexity is 8. I could be wrong, though. It might be 7. It is 8? Gotcha, thank you. I think it's probably in our best interest to check this first, because we don't have Spike Breaker yet, which means it is a higher complexity. Kind of, maybe. It has the potential to be a higher complexity. I might have just missed out on Spike Breaker on a lower complexity level, but I think it's still worth checking. I haven't fought this dude yet. What the heck? Get me out of here. Yeah, I plan on testing the other seeds as well, Zacho, but I think this is pretty nice. I don't have many complaints that don't just stem from Aperture existing the way that it is. Not to say that Aperture is bad or anything like that. I think the only thing is just that you end up in situations where you have to be very lucky with which direction you go, because there's a lot of weird 50-50s that are across the entire castle that you have to deal with. Yeah, okay. Sure, we'll do it this way. I think library carding is probably faster, but I kind of want to do some exploration. Yeah, this was the right call. So Bat was just probably somewhere in the second castle, if I had to guess, and then maybe Spike Breaker was at Holy Glasses. Something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way because it's funnier. But I think library carding would have been faster. But yeah, there's just a lot of situations where, like, I don't know, you can get really mixed up where to go because everything is so spread out. But that's just the nature of the game being so large. And the fact that you can't really combine a lot of checks together because, like, I don't know. Like Alchemy Lab, for example, you can't do both Alchemy Lab checks with just flight anymore. So because of that, coming here feels really bad if you come here for one check only and then it's nothing. Because then you're like, fuck, I'm going to have to come back here again later to do the other check. I do think having the wolf movement be cheaper does help with that, because then you have access to more possible movement options to go fast. But still. I don't think that's something that can be fixed very easily, though, other than just by making the game easier to move around in and, like, more warps available. Well, now we have a problem. The game is impossible to finish because I picked this up earlier. This is supposed to respawn if I pick it up earlier. Yeah. Can you turn the relic off? No, the relic doesn't exist. I picked it up and it's not a relic that exists in my inventory, but it also will not spawn. Oh, now it's back. Huh? What the fuck was that? That might be an aperture thing. Maybe just opening the relic menu reminded the game that, like, that I didn't actually have it, maybe, after I picked it up. That's so weird. All right, so 99% done. Sounds good, sounds good. My guess is when you collect the relic, it is in the relic menu. However, it doesn't exist as an actual relic. So by opening the relic menu like I did, the game cleared it from the memory because it's like, oh, this is a relic that doesn't actually exist. And that's why it loaded back in again. That's my guess. Because it overwrites the fairy scroll. Something like that. That's just, again, just a guess. Let's kill this guy. And make sure he's extra dead. Sure.
Dark metamorphosis! Behold my true form and its power!
Okay, that's a lot of damage. Nice. Sub-hour.
Go back whence you came.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably a mainline aperture issue as well, maybe. That'd be my guess, but that was fun. I'm glad we got it figured out and we could actually finish the seed, though. And if you're watching on Dragon Blitz Daily, don't forget, subscribe, or else you'll fade out of existence, just like I am right now. Oh, no. Click the subscribe button now, or else.